Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Trina Claiborne, your 4C hair transformation coach. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I can't believe it. We're on week 4 with this challenge, and let me know if you are joining me on this challenge. I know a few people have downloaded the first week step by step because I know it was a lot, so I decided to put it in the steps. And if you want week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 steps as well, I can do that. But the whole objective of this is to find the ayurvedic product that your hair loves, because you know everybody's hair is different. I have high porosity. One of my issues is moisturization, so you may have a different issue with yours, and you can choose the ayurvedic products that would address your issue. But the main thing is to make sure that we're taking care of the scalp, because remember, if you didn't watch my video about why menopause causes hair loss, we go into the fact that menopause hair loss is really an internal problem. So you can do that, but so in order to stimulate the scalp, to encourage the scalp to grow hair, then some of the products that we're using will help the external, but then there are some internal things that you'll have to do as well. Okay, so I just wanted to give you that little tidbit. But for today, this is going to be a quick video. We are using the Zyphus mask. It's the rest of the first mask, and so I had to do a little different. So you know, I had to freeze it. So I shot a little video about what happened when I actually took it out of the freezer. So check this out and I'll be right back. Well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to thaw out the leftover Zyphus mask the morning I wanted to apply the mask. Well, as you can see, I probably should have took it out the night before, because it is rock hard. Froze solid. So
a few hours later,
here we are, and I am happy to report freezing the mask preserved it perfectly. It is still rich and creamy. Now, one thing I'm adding is 1 teaspoon of the Regrow powder, which was on back order during week 1. And remember, this powder brings a number of benefits to your scalp, including stimulating the scalp, healing the scalp due to its antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties, as well as preventing mature graying. And oh boy, do I need some of that. As you can see, it's blending very well with the mixture with zero problems. Just remember to stir it slowly, because this powder is sifted very, very fine. And I'm very happy to know that this mixture is able to freeze if you have leftovers and without any problems. So with this mixture, I'm just continuing to mix it. And as you can see, it did a very good job, and I'm very pleased with it. Okay, so like I did on the first mask, I'm not using my gloves, because I like to feel my hair. And I hope it doesn't make too much of a mess. So of course, I'm going to start with the back, just to remember to show you how I install it in case you are new to the channel and you didn't get a chance to watch it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about this video, and then check out the other videos. I'll have weeks 1, 2, and 3 linked, and I'll also have the one that talks about why menopause causes hair loss. I'll have those linked in the description box for you as well. So here's my mask. Now I'm hoping that this will carry me through the entire thing, because I didn't make any more. So of course, you know, if you've been on my channel, you know I love to start in the back and just to untangle it. So what I've done so far, I've only washed my hair with the Zyphus shampoo and I love it because I don't have to use a whole lot of it. It cleanses the hair as well as give it some moisture. My hair has gotten so much more stronger, and of course, remember, we are not going to detangle with a comb or a brush. This is strictly finger detangling, and you just want to kind of feel the hair to kind of smooth it out a little bit just before you apply the mask. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's why I'm so happy that I don't have to use the glove, so that I can feel where the tangles are, and just do a quick little finger detangling, because the whole objective is to make sure that this mask get not only on the hair strands but also on the scalp, because the ingredients in this mask is designed for scalp healing, blood flow, and to encourage that scalp to release the hair follicles, which is what we're looking for on this challenge. Okay, and just remember, with your finger detangling, you're slightly separating the hair a little bit at a time, especially where you feel the tangles. You just kind of separate it a little bit. Okay, and for the application, I take it, I'll put it on screen. I dip my finger in it, turn it around, and turn my hand that way so that it will not sling all over the place. And then that's how I apply it. I can't believe it's been a month for this, and I'm so excited to see how my hair changes, because one of the things that I would love to be able to do is to have my hair thick enough to where I don't have to add hair when I want to do braids or twist to give me that volume and thickness. I know that's going to come with time, but I think that ayurvedic products is going to be the way. And it seems like my hair is actually enjoying the weekly washings. And because my hair has gotten so manageable, it's a quick process for me. I remember when I first started my hair journey, it would take me, no joke, about 5 hours to wash my hair, because I wasn't using the right techniques, I wasn't using the right products, I wasn't using the right utensils, and detangling was a nightmare. I dreaded it. Thank God my hair was much shorter at the time, because of course, I did the big chop. And I make sure that I get this on the scalp, and you want to massage it on the scalp for each section. And remember, these are the same sections that I used when I did the pre-poo. I did the pre-poo yesterday. I slept in it, and I washed it this morning. This is the afternoon because of the issue that I had about the defrosting the mask. Ha! Okay, so it looks like I got it all saturated. Make sure I get the ends. Okay, and then of course, I like to put mine in a bantu, just to kind of keep it out of the way. And it's not messy because my mixture is very thick. But I still like to do it like this to kind of keep it out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of my hair off camera, because you know the process. You can watch the first video for that. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'll be right back. I have finally finished applying the mask, and this is what it looked like. Okay. So it is 6:45, and I'm going to sleep in this. I'm going to do the greenhouse effect, and I'm going to wash this out in the morning, do the co-wash, and then there are some things that I'm going to show you since this is the 4th week. I cannot believe it. But in terms of what was left, this is what was left in the mask. So a little bit, and I'm actually going to refreeze this so that I can use it the next time, because like I said on the first week, that this mask is my base, because this mask is really for the scalp. Even if you don't choose this mask, make sure you choose a mask that definitely encourage blood flow, stimulate hair growth, antibacterial and antifungal. So you definitely want to choose ayurvedic products that's going to address the scalp, because remember, you definitely want to try to encourage the scalp to release the hair. And then of course you can always use other products for the conditioning of your hair strands, but for this challenge you want to take care of the scalp. So I will see you in the morning when I rinse this out with the overview for week 4. So good night and see you in the morning. And I'm back. I have finished the whole step, and right now you see I have my prison braids, and there's a reason for that. But I just want to say that I can't believe it's been 4 weeks, a month since I've started this challenge. And of course for this week I use pretty much the same things from week 1, and I know that I was going to do that. But as far as the leave-in conditioner, I didn't use Aunt Jackie. I used the rest of my African Pride leave-in conditioner, and I love it just the same. It is about as creamy as the Aunt Jackie's leave-in. But one thing I want to note is that because of what I've been doing with my hair, I actually ended up using less product for this, because I thought that when I used it, if you can see this, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, I didn't have a whole lot in it to start with, but I was able to use a very little bit of this and actually get my hair saturated the way I like to do it, because you know I'm heavy-handed. But I like that, and I hope you're getting the same thing too if you're coming along with me on this challenge. And of course I stuck with the Zyspa, the Zyspa shampoo, and I also had the Shikakai co-wash, and then of course you saw the leave-in, and of course I did my pre-poo still with the Botana oil. So I'm just going over the things that I use, but like I said before, definitely choose the products that's going to help you with your hair goals. If you don't have 4C, then you may not have the moisture issue and the tangling like I do. But the reason I have my hair in these prison braids is that at the end of each month I want to do a comparison, right? I want to do a comparison of the changes that I see in the sparse areas from the menopause hair loss. Now, prior to this, the only photo that I have is when I first started my challenge, and I was able to actually braid my hair somewhat instead of using rubber bands, because I did the big chop. But I'm just going to compare that. If you can see what this is looking like, I'm going to get a photo this way, photo that way, and a photo this way, and compare that so you can see the differences, see if there's any differences in filling in the hair and making the parts smaller and smaller, because that'll be an indication that more hair is growing out of the follicles. Okay, so the smaller the part gets, the fuller the hair is, and hopefully as I'm styling my hair is getting thicker. So I'll be doing that. Now, before I did the braids, I did blow dry my hair, and of course I used the Regrow. And I'm telling you, with this Regrow, if you have 4C hair, you know, for us, it's the tangling and the manipulation, because our hair is so curly. It's so hard for a sebum to slide down the shaft of the hair. Well, investing in this Regrow, I know it's a little pricey, but if you're serious about your hair journey like I was, I decided that I'm going to make this a part of the focal point, besides of getting my guns back. But I made that investment, and I tell you that it decrease manipulation. It's really hard to get heat damage unless, of course, you're doing something crazy and you're just holding it on the hair for a long period of time. If you're using this equipment correctly, you won't have that problem. And to decrease the manipulation is a game changer for a 4C, for a true 4C girlies like myself. So I just wanted to share that with you. So now, and I'm going to show some before and after pictures, and I'll do that after every 4 weeks, and we'll compare it. So that at the end of this challenge, we should have 6 photos. Well, 7 with the beginning from when I first started. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give me a like, that helps the channel. And give me a comment, let me know if you're going to join me on this challenge and some of the things that I've used, what's your experience with those products or something that you're using, especially if you're a 4C, because I'm always looking for products that could help my hair type, because I'm the one having to deal with this hair, right? So, but anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Be blessed. Mwah.